Hello everyone! This video is a bit unusual for my channel, because this time I will show you how to build your own Bluetooth speaker. And not just some Bluetooth speaker, but very stylish one and unique look with some interesting functions. Let me show you around. It can play music, obviously. It has a cool volume knob. It has a light with separate switch. It has a USB charger for your phone and one more for your friend. It has a cool looking shoulder strap. Nice. And because it's still a bag, you can store inside your cables, or maybe your army knife, or wine opener, or your MP3 player, or your tomato. What? And battery here is insane. You can listen to your music 20 to 40 hours, and you could use a LED light for 20 hours too. You can charge your phone 5 times, and you could even charge your iPad twice. And now we get to the most awesome part of this Bluetooth speaker. It's crazy easy to build. No complicated schemes, no special tools, no soldering, very easy wiring, very easy components. You just follow my easy steps and you could build your own Bluetooth speaker in 2-3 hours. I researched a bit this area about do-it-yourself Bluetooth speakers, and usually it looks like, hello, this is our Bluetooth speaker, it's very easy to make, and then guy go to his 10,000 woodworking station and soldering around bunch of buttons, and you call that easy? So if that, my build is for 3 years old babies. And even one more cool thing about building this Bluetooth speaker, that all the components you need and all the tools you need you can buy just in one place. It's a Chinese retail worldwide shipping shop with very cheap prices, and all you see, all you need, you can buy there just in one order. I will put all the links to items in the description, so you could have all the components you need to build your own Bluetooth speaker today. So let's back in time and build this speaker from the very start. Here is all the items we need to build our Bluetooth speaker. Main component of the system is this Bluetooth amplifier. It has left and right outputs, 12-volt input, volume knob, on-off switch, auxiliary and micro USB ports. It actually comes with very nice package, 2 audio cables and a 12-volt wall adapter. But we don't need that. Next important component is 12-volt 4.4 Ah battery to supply all our power needs. Games with the wall charger. Also I got 2 3-inch 50 watts speakers and a grills to protect them. Battery monitor to know how many charge left. 12-volt USB 2-socket charger. Inline fuse box with 5 amps fuse inside. Small but very bright 1 watt wide angle LED light. Power connector for the amplifier. 2 zip ties. 2 very cool looking like jet fighter switches. GoPro hard case with a zipper and a handle, which will be our speaker box. And very original looking shoulder strap. Some wires, glue, couple of random connectors I have, and some tools. Wire stripper, working knife, and connectors crimper. And that's all we need to build a speaker. Let's start to build our speaker. First thing I do is connect my inline fuse to the positive wire of my battery. It's a very important step. With this inline fuse I could be sure that I will not damage the battery, no matter what will going with my wiring. After that I connect to the fuse my third switch that will power on and off my whole system. I really like to work with this crimper and stripper tools. With them connecting wires to each other is a very quick and easy job. I connect positive wire from my power switch and negative wire from my battery to 5 inputs fast connectors, which will be my future main connection points to all my power equipment. Now I connect the charge monitor to see if my system works properly. Turning it on, and yes, they works. The monitor shows that battery is half charged. Now it's time to connect our Bluetooth amplifier. The power connector I has screws to tighten up the wires inside, so it's very easy to connect. The opposite side of the wires I insert in my fast connectors. Now it's time to test if my amplifier has the power. Yes, it has. Next thing I want to add is 12-volt USB 2-socket charger. It's super easy to do, just 2 more wires with simple connectors and we're done. Let's test it out. It works. It wouldn't be the Bluetooth speaker without the speakers. So now we add 2 speakers to the amplifier. The speakers comes with the short wires that is very useful for my build. The amplifier has a very easy kind of twist type connectors for the speakers. Now let's try our system with the speakers connected to it. Wow, fancy music of amplifier powering on.
Bluetooth mode.
Ooh, and the woman voice for amplifier status. We're dealing with high-class item here. Let's connect it to my Android phone. Oh, thank you. Let's play some tunes. What we have here on the table is a completed Bluetooth speaker, working very fine. Before putting it into the box, let's add one more cool feature. That will be light function. At first I connect separate switch for the light turning on and off, because we don't want the LED light work all the time, right? And next I connect my light to the new installed switch. Oh, by the way, and cool feature of crimping tool I use, it actually makes 2 crimping points each time I use it, and it also leave a marks of the millimeter size of socket I use. Let's test it out. Whoa, very bright light. Let me turn lights off. Yeah, it lights up the place very good for 1 watt of power it use. All insides of our speaker is ready now, so it's time to put it into the box. I will start with the speakers. First cutting out the net inside. Oh, let me show you my knife. It has a separate blades inside, very easy and nice to use. I found a nice place for 2 speakers outside and mark it just by scratching the material with my screwdriver. I especially like this case because it's easy to cut with just a knife. Boop. So I choose the easiest way to secure speakers in place with the glue. Oh, I like it already. Looks like some kind of a robot. While our glue is drying, let's add a hole for our amplifier volume knob handle. For making a hole, I will use my power drill. I hope you have one or have a friend to borrow it. If not, you could still make this hole with a knife. I use a slim double-sided tape to secure amplifier in place. Looks very nice and fancy. Connecting all the wires to the speakers. Time to add battery charge monitor. For measuring the size to cut out, I just make a template from the 2-side tape. Stick it to the place I want and cut out around with a knife. To secure monitor in place, I add a little glue around it. And now it's time to make a holes for my power and light switch. Putting them into the place. Remove material around. And adding the jet fighter caps around it. Tighten a little with the wrench. And it's done. Very cool and original looking. It's time to add our USB power socket. I choose this side of the case. Again, simply mark down with the screwdriver, scratching around and cutting out with a knife. On the inside, I tied it down with the plastic nut it comes with. Now installing the LED light. For the hole I will again use my power drill. Power! Inserting light into the place and it fits perfectly. Now it's time to fit inside the last component, which is battery bank. With double side tape I secure it to the amplifier. Now it's time to connect all the wires to the places where they belong. It's important to place all wires around to good place so case could close easily. It requires some time to do that. All the inside parts in place, and now we need to install the speaker grills so we not damage the speakers while using our device. Again, I just use the glue to secure them into the place. Let's test out our speaker.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh, hello again. Looks like amplifier remembers my phone and I don't need to connect it again. Well, sounds pretty good. And light is working too. Nice. Now let's test out the USB socket charging function with my phone. And yes, it's charging indeed. If we need to charge inside battery, it's very easy too. Just take out the charging socket and connect it to the wall adapter. And let's add one final stylish touch to our speaker, the shoulder strap. I bet you not usually see the Bluetooth speakers with the shoulder straps, don't you? I have a really simple solution of attaching shoulder strap to this case. I just make two small holes on the side of the back and put a zip tie into these holes for making a very small ring. Doing the same on the other side. And attach the shoulder strap to these small rings. Same on the other side with another zip tie ring. And it's done. Very original and unique look. And our Bluetooth speaker is ready. It surprisingly looks very high quality and beautiful for such easy build. Almost forgot, we need to configure our battery display. On the back it has only one small button. Hold it while you power on the speaker and you will see the configuration screen. After that, press the button until you see 3C text on the monitor and power off the system. Next time you power it on, it will show the right numbers. No, video is not ended, we're just testing the light function. Hey dog, what you doing? So it lights up the room quite good. It's enough for my purpose, and it eats very little of the battery. But if you want a more light, you could add as much as you want. 2, 3, 10 lights. It's your speaker, do whatever you want. And now we have it, our own Bluetooth speaker. It looks very unique and you will impress all people around with it. They will ask, what is that, where did you get that? And you could proudly say that you built it yourself. And that could be a great present too, to your family member or your friend. because stuff that you build with your own hands and not just buy for the money, it's definitely more memorable present. And one important thing I need to say, because I know how the internet works. This will be not the cheapest Bluetooth speaker in the world. This will not be the best sound speaker in the world too. You could have a much cheaper speaker that already built. You can have better sound quality speaker in this price range. It will not have a USB charging, it will not have the light, but whatever. The main point of this speaker is that you build it yourself. It not will be built by some 7 years boy in the Chinese basement, but with your own hands. And this opportunity of building stuff, it's what we lack in nowadays, because the stuff is super complicated and we couldn't do anything with our own hands. But we can do this. And that speaker not just unreliable piece of trash, it works very fine. And I use the same speaker I built in the past for about a year now, and it works great. You can easily charge it, it has easy control, and I couldn't wish for more. And you can follow my video and build exactly that Bluetooth speaker, but use your imagination. You could add more lights, add some other stuff, remove the stuff you don't need, change the battery, change the speakers, change the switches. It's your speaker. You could make it as crazy as you want. Tell me in comments what you think I could add to this build to make it even more cool. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this kind of videos on my channel and should I make some more. And support this video by leaving a like and subscribe. Thank you and bye. And if you're interested how I choose all the components for my Bluetooth speaker, it was quite a challenge too. The speakers sounds bad, too expensive, too big, grills, too small, sounds bad, power monitors, complicated to install, looks bad, too big, batteries, too small, bad form, the light, too narrow angle, USB charger, too hard to install in the case, the Bluetooth, another type of the amplifier, hard to install and easy to break, the cases, too small, too hard, too soft. And this was the Mark 1 of the Bluetooth speaker. It worked, but too small to put all the stuff in it, and it was a Mark 2. So it was a success, I really like it. So I built the Mark 3 on this video and it's great. And that's my setup for filming this video. Pretty cool, right? The tripod fixed with zip tie. Zip ties can do anything. So the camera could connect to it and films whatever I'm doing on the table. And that's all for this video.